This is where I share my healthy alternatives to some of my unhealthy favorite treats. Because even though I am into fitness, I am human and I am a foodie. So today we are going to be talking about something a little bit different, just because it's not specifically a food and instead it is a spice. So, and what that is sodium. Because one thing people take, I would say, out of account when they're looking at nutrition labels is sodium. Now, what sodium is it's basically salt. So if you've ever had something where it's either extremely salty or there's just a lot of flavor in it, odds are it's really high in sodium. So there is a daily intake limit for how much sodium you should have, but on average, most Americans and just people in general, they consume more than they should, just because it's a by nature thing. Especially if you're someone who eats out a lot, which I know is something that I will admit is I fall victim to a lot. And that's why I have found a solution, and that is called Flavor God. Now, you may have seen previews for Flavor God or on Instagram or social media, because Flavor God is actually really popular. So what they are basically is a different type of flavor for different type of spices and different type of seasonings that you're looking for, but the sodium is a fraction of what it would be in the regular seasoning or the regular flavor. So if you saw my video a couple days ago, I made some a 2-ingredient protein plant pasta with some garlic powder, and that was featuring Flavor God. So I thought I would do a review on the product and give you just a few of the flavors that I like and where to get them, because they actually no longer carry them in stores. So I brought a few flavors and I will compare the sodium content for you. And so sodium is important to keep low, because if you have a high sodium intake, it can cause high blood pressure. It can cause stroke, heart disease, bloating. And so it's not so much geared towards weight gain, but it's more about feeling good, because nobody feels good when they're feel like they're carrying water around and they're just bloaty and gross, and not calling you gross, but I'm just saying it's not a good feeling. So that's why I'm sharing my solution. So this is the first one that, actually I'll start with this one. So the first one is the Garlic Lovers, and this is the one I showed on my video a few days ago. So it, just like any other seasoning, it's got both sides to it. And I put this on my pasta because I am a garlic lover. And normal garlic powder would typically have 140 milligrams. Meanwhile, this one actually only has 40 milligrams, which is 2% of the daily intake. So you could actually either add more garlic to it, get fun with it, but it tastes really good. It tastes exactly like garlic powder, and again, it's a fraction of the actual garlic powder would be. Another one that I've really come to like recently is this one called Everything Spicy. So if you're someone who likes to put hot sauce on things, hot sauce is very high in sodium. So a good example of this would be like Tapatio on eggs. Instead, I like to put this on my eggs in the morning. This is also only 40 milligrams, whereas Tapatio would be around 300 milligrams or so. So this is definitely a much better option as well. So there's a million different flavors out there they like, and I have included those on my Amazon store, which currently Flavor God is only selling them online. Just all their flavors. They were in some retail locations, some wholesale nutrition center, but they recently pulled it and made it strictly online. And that's why I have so many flavors, because I went to their blowout sale. But I like the buttery cinnamon roll and chocolate donut. So I put those sometimes in my coffee instead of creamer. I also have the pizza. because pizza is just like pure sodium. So that one's like bomb. And then Italian zest is one of the best selling flavors. That one's really good on pasta, chicken. And then the other one that I really like is hot wings, because hot wings is also just pure sodium. But so like Frank's hot sauce is what I usually put on my hot wings. And that's about 720 milligrams compared to 40 milligrams. So obviously there's a significant difference there, but they have ranch, they have tacos, they have Cajun, they have everything, bagel, you name it, there's a flavor for it. So I have included the link to my Amazon store if you want to support the channel and purchase them that way. But let me tell you, Flavor God is the bomb.com.